She's tight. Would you ever a woman? Deacon.
Guilty.
Look at your shirt. Please show us the socks you're wearing.
And this is, okay, so I'm wearing pink socks.
For who?
For women.
Thank you.
I'm a taker.
Okay. And...
Are we rolling?
I love that.
Hi, this is your pilot speaking. Please keep your seatbelts fastened and wipe that stupid smile off your face. Oops, took a wrong turn. Looks like we won't be landing anytime soon.
Hi. Welcome to my podcast. And I have a guest!
Wow, applause.
This is the first man on my podcast. A beautiful man. This is Deacon.
My name's Deacon. I know Sophia through Allie, because
Yeah.
Allie and I go way back. Yes, we do. She used to be one of my first bullies. And now she's one of my closest friends.
Aww. Bully turned friend. That is a trope in dance studios that I find are so common.
Used to be a bully,
now
my
best friend. Yes.
Allie, my predator, my friend.
Yeah. Enemy to friend trope.
Yeah.
I have one of those. She knows who she is. Her name's Emma. Love.
But we love her.
Love
She's
Emma.
a friend now.
Yeah, we're good friends now. She was my bully though. I took her spot at bar and then I never heard the end of it for years.
But
and
the
then we
nice-
became best friends.
The nice thing about having a friend that was a bully is, like, they're willing to be honest with
It's-
you. Like,
that is
that's
true.
Like, they've been honest with me, and I can trust them now.
Yeah, it's real all the time.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. I'm grateful for it. Oh my god, okay, so you and I had a conversation a long, long time ago. We talked about men because, like, I hate men.
And I love that. A
Yeah.
lot.
And like, I hate the ones who deserve to be hated.
Most men do is the thing. Almost all men probably have something hateable about them.
Yeah. And like,
Part of being a man, but part of being alive is that you have to deal with men.
that's the other thing. They're very much around in society.
Snaps all around too. Thank you.
And my toxic trait is that I never want to deal with them. It's like guilty until proven innocent for me.
Yeah.
That's what it
no,
is.
It for sure.
Which,
is
like,
that.
obviously, there are very few men in my life who are guilty until proven innocent. Deacon?
Guilty until, and the thing is, like, I might be guilty.
I don't think you are. Look at your shirt. Please show us the socks you're wearing.
And this is, okay, so I'm wearing pink socks.
For who?
For women.
Thank you.
For them. And I'm wearing my mom's female shirt. Girlies Always Together, and it's from her friend of girls groups, friends.
Aww.
They were friends and they were a group.
Oh,
and
I love.
girls.
That's
And
so
now,
wholesome.
I have this shirt, and every time I post a shirt on Instagram, all my mom's friends comment and they say, "Oh, I know that shirt," because
Aww.
girl friendships last forever.
That's true. That's true.
I'm honoring women today.
Oh my god.
Always. I'm
And
trying
this
to do
is
that
exactly
every day.
why you're the first beautiful man on the podcast.
Everything should
And
be.
I'm so glad that I have like gotten to know you via Allie.
Yeah.
It's fun to.
I mean, like, I love you. Like, I'm obsessed
Oh
with
my
you.
god!
Like, I was
Stop.
like looking through her text. I was like, every time I see you, I love you more.
I know. I did see
True.
that too when I had texted
was
you
like,
separately. I
true.
was like, "That's so sweet," and I really love your company. It's been so fun getting to know you. So yay. Okay. Okay. I have a question for you, and then
Yes.
we can jump off of. Okay. So as you know, we watched the first episode of Heated Rivalry.
I know
It's
about
been a
this
long
thing.
time coming. Yeah.
I know about this thing.
I was like, yeah, so long time coming. Okay, so you know the saying, the good old saying, spitters are quitters.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was the part one of
There.
the question. My second part of that question is, what's up with the scene in Heated Rivalry where what's his face, apologizes for coming in Russian guy's mouth and Russian guy doesn't come in American guy's mouth? What's that about, and the apology?
Because when you're in that sitch, coming is an act of vulnerability. You're saying, like, I'm giving this up. No, like, I'm giving it up.
You're literally
After
giving
this,
it
yeah,
up.
Like, I'm giving it up.
Yeah.
And so in that instance,
Yeah.
Hudson Williams you know, what's his, I can't think of his name.
The
Shane.
Russian.
Shane
Hollander.
Hollander. Shane Hollander.
Sex
He
man.
wasn't in control of when he gave it up. Fuck Hollander.
We
He gave it up, you know, and he was so excited by like being gay
Yeah.
that he couldn't control when he gave it up.
Yeah.
And so he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, like I didn't mean to make you swallow my juice.
My unicorn glitter.
My unicorn glitter. My crazy glue."
Yeah.
Like, oh, like I can't believe I just like did that. He was like embarrassed.
Oh, wait. Okay. That brings me to like the like you said the book was written by a lesbian woman.
Yes.
Okay, because that is like apologizing for when somebody like wants to make you feel good and it feels good and then apologizing
Apologize
for
for
it.
when it feels good.
It's such like that feels like a very deeply womanly thing.
Well, I've also heard some takes very recently that Shane Hollander isn't actually gay. He's just autistic. He's not actually gay. He just is like a little, you know, like he just like interacts with people differently than many people do. But I don't subscribe to this either. Let me like say that. But I think it's an interesting
That's an interesting
perspective.
take. That's an interesting take, just because of first episode, you know,
Gay.
shower scene.
It's pretty gay.
It is very gay. And the shower scene, like, that was awkward. Which, like,
But the thing is, like, I think the awkwardness is kind of taken out because when Shane looks back over and he sees that Ilya is also aroused, it's like, I think that's when it, like, all shame goes out the window because it's like, oh,
we're both feeling
that's like,
this, yeah.
I feel like being a gay man is just being like, oh, we're both gonna be dirty together. That's what, you know.
That's beautiful.
You know, like, we're gonna be nasty
Yeah.
together. We're gonna do this thing that everyone tells us is wrong and shameful, and
Yeah.
like we're gonna like do some unspeakable things together.
I love it. I want to know.
Do you?
I want to know because I was like talking to my therapist the other day and I was telling her like I just like don't feel beautiful like and she was like, well, like you're just real. Like some things that aren't necessarily conventionally beautiful, maybe it's because it's just real. And I was like, oh. And I love real shit, you know?
I would rather have anything real than
Anything
like,
real.
even if it's like, it sucks. You
Yeah,
know?
I agree. I mean, any sex with the same sex feels like we're about to be dirty.
I think it's just
Together.
like, it's like this, it's like an American thing. Like, homophobia is built into American society a little bit just because of like the nuclear family and like everything from the 50s and everything that we're like still dealing with because of like that whole generation is now in charge of everything.
Yeah.
And so I feel like it's just like this concept of like even if now being gay is like okay and like you can get married and you can, you know, do all this stuff as like a queer person, but now it's sort of in this pursuit of you can be gay in the way like you can do all the things that straight people do as a gay person now, but you have to do it
The way that they do it.
you know. I feel like it's kind of like
Yeah.
it turned into that a little bit.
Yeah. It's so interesting. Can you say, like, keep
I'll
going?
try and expand. I don't know, but it's just like
Like, do you mean, like in terms of, like, what weddings look like?
yeah, and like
what, like, dates, or what, in public, what it looks like?
yeah, I feel like now. I mean, now it's like before gay marriage was legal. It was like choosing to be with a partner was like we're just gonna go off on this like path together, and it's not gonna be traditional at all. It's not gonna be conventional at all, and it's not gonna be like anything I've ever witnessed in anybody that I know in my own sphere. More often than not, it was like that for. I feel like
Totally.
gay people, even like 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah, I agree.
And so now it's like everyone can get married, everyone can own businesses together, everyone can, you know, have houses together and adopt together. And was that only so that people can like sort of, so that gay people can feel like they're being straight still in a way, like checking the boxes of like what it means to be an American in society and what it means to be somebody that is, you know, part of something bigger than themselves.
Yeah. I think about that a lot because I think about marriage and, like, how that could be taken away from us.
And, like, I guess, I mean, I was just going to say, like, I was kind of, like, worried about that for a sec. I feel like I was, like, married. We're waiting.
Look, me too. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I do want to go to a wedding this year. Like, I keep telling my roommate
I
that
know.
he needs to get
I'm like,
married
somebody
this year.
please. Yeah.
But he's not dating anybody. But, you know, that doesn't mean anything. Like,
Yeah, like,
especially, you know, I'm from Utah. You can get married after a month.
It's very true. There's no deadline anymore.
I think my brother got married to his sister. They were emailing for 2 months. And
Your brother got married to his sister?
No, my brother got married to his wife.
Yes.
My brother got married to his
Checking.
wife. I think they were emailing for 2 months. And then they were emailing for 2 months. They hadn't met. And then they dated for, I think, maybe a month and a half more. And then they were engaged.
Aww. Some people know.
Is it all... I mean, I love them, you know. I love my family.
Look, if you know, you know. I personally am not that type of person.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, my parents dated for 8 years before they got married.
Like, you're sure. You know after 8 years? Like,
Yeah.
you're like... Well,
like, this is the one.
I've been doing it.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people rush into things.
I agree.
That's all.
But wait.
But I'm ready to rush if anybody wants to rush.
Guys!
I feel the rush.
Guys!
Please rush.
A smart, talented, artistic, hardworking human being right here.
With like $3.
Who cares about money these days?
Lots of people.
Yes,
But
okay, but if
it's an
people
important
are,
thing though.
Yes, but you don't need so much money. Like, it's really
That's
okay.
what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying I'm not bringing the money, so somebody
else
better
bring
be
it.
bringing
Yeah, that makes sense. Somebody else bring the money.
That's all. It's good because it's gotta be there. Like, yeah.
That's true.
I'm
Do you
not-
want to be like stay at home, or do you want to like still go to work?
I think like I've been thinking about this a lot because my therapist the other day he was talking to me. He was like, "Well, what do you really, really want?" And I was like,
that question.
I knew what the answer was, and I said, "I want connection with a man," which is like, oh my god. It's like, no. It's like, stand up. This is the human condition.
Yeah, I mean, life is meant to be done with people, I think.
Exactly.
Nobody is meant to be alone.
But I was like, what do I really want? And I guess it was that. But, you know, it's like, I'm not, like, you're not going to find that chasing.
I'm going to just say this last thing. When you least expect it, which I know everybody's then goes, I'm not expecting
this
it.
has been your advice to me, though. This is, like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
told
I've
me
said
this
that.
before. Like,
Yeah.
it's going to come when you least expect it.
And it's going to come when you are not necessarily ready. Like, I feel like things come into your life when you need them and you don't realize you need
Yeah.
it. And I feel like sometimes timing doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense. Timing never makes sense.
Like, it's the time now. That's the thing I'm trying to, like, signal to the universe. I'm like,
It's
I'm
like,
ready.
you're ready.
Yeah. You know... But maybe that's the thing that I need to learn right now, is it's like... I'm ready to cross off all these other boxes once I get this, like, one thing checked off. You know, like, once I have a man, once I have a little cuddle buddy at night.
Yeah.
To just, like, sing me to sleep a little bit, I'll be able to, you know, take care of everything else. But that's just not how life works.
Yeah, it's true. And also, like, all of the love that you want to give to somebody else is what you have inside of you already for yourself, which is hard to channel sometimes because we're artists and
I feel like part of being an artist is like the self-torture of it all.
That's
like,
what,
being like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
that's
harp on the things that make me upset.
Exactly.
And hopefully turn it into something that's good.
Yeah, and you feel like maybe you're not a whole thing without this thing that you like really, really want, but you already are. It's just, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
Who
Who am I? Who am I to say all of
pretty
this?
damn cool.
Oh, thanks. I try. I journal.
I've been trying to journal again, but I haven't been.
It's hard.
I've read a lot of poetry though. So.
I love poetry. What do you love?
I like alliteration. I've been trying to get into rhyming lately. I've been trying to like.
Wait,
rhyme
you write
more.
poetry too?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I like writing poetry. I didn't ever really like think about doing that as a thing because I was just like, it just never really crossed my mind.
Yeah.
But then I took a poetry class for 2 years in college, and then I was like, I guess like you just like. You literally just write what you want to write down, and then if somebody doesn't like it, it's bad, and if somebody likes it, it's
exactly. It's so it's literally.
And
Wait,
so, but like it definitely has been really good for me to just like write things. Because it's like fun to put my thoughts out in like a lyrical way, I guess, and it doesn't have to line up with like this. It just like sounds nice to me, and also makes sense and. Means multiple things at the same time, and it's just like fun,
I know, I love poetry. I used to write poetry too, like a long time ago.
I think everybody should write poetry. It's like
because there's
it's
no
just
wrong
about
answers.
yeah, exactly. It's like it can be whatever you need it to be because it's just about having an understanding of language and an understanding of the like being alive.
Yeah.
And if you have those two things, you'll be able to understand any poetry.
Yeah. Love. Okay. Okay, shall we pivot?
Let's pivot.
Let's pivot. Because
the
I
gender
want to
binary, because we don't want to get too closed off to any viewers that
yes.
there, But as far as like talking about men, that does step into the zone of the gender binary. And whether that's like valid, it exists.
Yeah, it exists. That's what we have to acknowledge.
And, like, this woman, she's talking a lot about the differences between men and women, which would be hard to tell from her hairstyle because it's kind of towing the line.
Hello?
Really short in the front, long in the back.
Yeah,
kind of
party going on.
She was talking about how men don't, like, everything for men is transactional, And I feel like you could argue that it is for women, but it's also... It's not really it's about we're gonna meet each other here. I feel like when it comes to like the feminine side of things, and when it comes to masculine, it's like I'm gonna give you this thing, and you're gonna offer this different thing, and they're gonna either match up, and it's gonna make something better, or it's gonna make something that's just enough. But it's not about like bringing something to the table that you might not want to. Yeah.
Interesting.
I know. Stop laughing at me.
No.
We have an audience.
I'm getting flashbacks
today.
to the bullying. This is just like it.
I was just telling you.
Do not bully my guest. Take a sip. We have an audience. I'm gonna announce that we have an audience. Audience being Allie and Macy, who Macy also grew up dancing with Allie.
Friend of the pod.
Macy and I are not bullying anybody tonight. No.
They haven't bullied in years, guys.
Not tonight.
Let's clear that up right now.
Yeah. It's all love in here. It's all good vibes.
Women, if you want to ask men a question, ask it, and don't ask it unless it's worth waiting for. And you have to wait. I think she said it was 30 seconds. And the man should start answering by about second 18. But I think
get this info.
I don't know. This is my friend at work gave me this video today because I told her I was filming this, and she's like, "Oh, what's the topic?" I was like, "It's about men," and she was like, "Oh, I have this video of this woman that I watched that talks about men and women," and
oh my God.
I was watching it before, just trying to be
you're doing your work, yeah.
But I think it was just like interesting because there's just so much discourse on the differences between men and women when I feel like as an international community and society we have to move forward beyond the gender binary. I keep saying all the buzzwords.
No, it's true.
Like for people to start like seeing one another as individuals, it has to go beyond man and woman. Like I feel like it's so easy to just like be like, oh, that's a man. I can instantly lump this, and this, and this into his personality, which right now usually is true. That's the hardest thing about it is it's like you can look at a straight white man and be like, oh, he's probably not going to know about this, and this, and he's probably going to believe this, and this. And more often than not, it's going to be true.
Yeah.
But like the thing is, like, every single person is born into this world on some, like, level in between man and woman and, you know, like, feminine and masculine. Like, everybody is on some different spot somewhere in between there. And there's just not space right now in society for people to explore what that means for them. And I think that's why we have so many incels.
Yes. But also, I'm going to counter you, and I'm going to say, whose fault is it at the end of the day because those of us who do work to, you know, explore who work and who do our good therapy work to explore breaking these boundaries that are set up for us in society to become better people, where is that with, I mean, and like obviously the patriarchy sets people up for failure, and especially men, which is like antithetical to the patriarchy.
Yeah.
But or what am I trying to say? Like like everything you said, I agree with, yes, and there isn't space necessarily for men to explore certain things without.
Yeah, but I'm not saying like this is the man's fault.
Yes.
Like, there's no question here.
Yeah.
It's like that video of that woman that's like, and who set that system up?
Exactly.
Like, it's like, men are the problem. Men cause the problem.
Yeah.
Men are mad about the problem. It's just like, I don't know.
It's
not
just
to make
a
it all
vicious
about men,
cycle.
but it's like, the thing about being a man is, being a cisgender man means that you're instantly kind of shielded from a lot of realities of life just from being a cisgender man. You know, you don't have to deal with having a uterus and a period, or, you know, having, you know, societal pressures on you to become a mother or to be a certain way or to act a certain way, besides, you know, being like strong and buff. Like, that's the only thing that men feel pressured to do, is to be a man. And even that nowadays is getting looser and looser of, like, what that actually means. Because, you know, like, the men that are running our country and stuff, all getting plumped and puffed, you know. They're getting all the work done. They're wearing makeup. You know, it's like all these things that are apparently, like, unmasculine.
Yeah. And I feel like...
I'm gonna silence a woman a little longer.
I knew it. Guilty. Just good. Gotcha. But yeah, I think about this a lot, and I'm constantly conflicted because I really have this deep, like, distrust and disdain, and I'm grossed out by 90% of men in New York City.
They're not great.
So, yeah.
Like, you're not too wrong for that.
Yeah, but I don't, and there are occasions where I, like, give the benefit of the doubt, and I'm like, oh, and then I'm, like, proven wrong.
This is also another thing. It's
and I'm like, God damn it, every time.
Women giving the benefit of the doubt has led to, like, unspeakable crimes.
An unspeakable disappointment.
Yes.
And rage and the female urge to fill in the blank.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's so, yeah. And so it's like, even with straight men who I know are good men and they, like, have wives and they have children, they, like, there will be moments where I'm like, oh, you're still a man.
Yeah.
And I just, like,
yeah.
And there's things that I'm just like, you don't have to be that.
Yeah. Like, the only way for society to move forward is if we, like, every single person retrains themselves to look at every single person on the street as, like, you are somebody that is neither man or woman.
Yes.
You are, like, just an individual person that's standing in front of me who identifies as, and then you can tell me.
Yes. And who has feelings, emotions. We all bleed the same blood, and we all come from a woman. We all, like, or a petri dish, whatever.
A petri dish, yeah.
You know, that's possible too.
Yeah.
But, like, at the end of the day, I agree with you. The only way to, like, move forward is that, and I don't see that happening anytime
And also,
soon.
I mean, like, I'm not interested in being like, what are your pronouns? What are your pronouns?
For every single person.
But it's just like that, it just doesn't matter. Like, it just doesn't matter. Like, we just have to start treating everybody with respect.
Yeah.
Until they show that they don't deserve it. And it can't be because they're a woman or because they're a man or because they're somebody that doesn't fit into what we think either one is.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I want to talk about being queer.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know I've talked to several gay men about their experience in New York, and this is what I've heard, and I want you to tell me your experience. Mm-hmm. I've heard that you either have to be hot and buff and sexy, or you're nothing in the gay community in New York. Is this true? That might not even be true, what I have heard, or like if I'm reciting it correctly, but something along the lines of like you have to look a certain way, or you have to like dress a certain way, or you have, you know, these certain things, and there's like rules that the queer community, the gay community has set up for themselves to like create like cliques almost. I don't know. What is your experience?
I think it definitely, like, I'm not going to say, like, it's like you're nothing, because obviously there's all kinds of people that live in New York and all kinds of men that live in New York, you know? But it's definitely, like, in, like, the places where all the socialites are hanging out and, like, you know, the parties to go to and the clubs to go to and, like, those kinds of things. At, like, the circuit parties, it's all, like, ripped white gay men in open relationships.
Wow.
Like, that's what every single one of them is going to be. They're all going to know each other. They're all going to be like, oh, I had sex with this person. I'm fucking this person, but this is my boyfriend or this is my husband. And
wow.
Like, it's just kind of what the status quo is right now. Or you're forced to, you know, like, it's like you're just left on the outskirts of what these men have turned into. Like, this is what being a gay man is. Like, that's what it is. At least in New York, kind of right now. It's like you go to Basement and you go to Paul's Dolls and you go to that, I can't remember the name of the Sunday party. That lasts until, like, the day. You know, it's like all these things. You just go to all these parties and you have sex with everybody that's there. And if you, like, don't, you know, like, fit that kind of, like, super, you know, intense, like, hypersexual community, then you just really won't have fun in a space like that, because that's all they're focused on doing.
Oh my God.
You know, drugs and public sex, which honestly, like,
slay.
I'm
here for the public sex.
I love some public sex.
Me too.
I love some drugs. Clap for public sex, especially in New York City.
Yes, let it happen.
There's so many places to have public sex in New York City, and, like, don't be lewd and don't get caught, but, you know, do it.
Where?
The park.
In the sex in the park?
Like, you know about the Ramble, right?
No.
Maybe it's the gay guys thing again. Like, this is like,
I want to know.
This is a big difference
Give
between, like, the lesbian community and the gay community, of just, like, the ran-throughness of it all. And maybe I'm wrong on that, but I feel like it's, like, it's significantly more sexual to be a gay man than it is to be a lesbian woman.
I totally, that makes sense.
But I know there are lesbians out there that, you know, love to fuck.
Yeah.
And let them.
Yeah.
And let them.
And I love it. And I'm like, fuck all you want, because you know what? It's an act of rebellion.
Yeah.
That is the revolution. Sex is the revolution.
Sex is the revolution.
Sex.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah. Fuck whoever. Fuck whatever, whoever.
My therapist told me the other day, I was talking to him and I was like, yeah, I just kind of am at this point now where I feel like I'm having sex with a lot of strangers all the time, and, like, I kind of really need that, like, rush of, like, it being new for me to, like, feel okay and feel good. And he was like, I don't know if that's sexual liberation. It kind of sounds like sexual bondage.
Oh.
And he was like, no pun intended. I was like,
is he a gay man?
No, he's a straight Mormon man.
Oh!
Listen. He was on American Ninja Warrior.
Whoa.
So he's buff.
Wow, big guy.
And he's been my therapist since I was 16 years old.
Oh, so he
knows
you.
all, like, the history and everything with my whole life. And
nice.
also, like, he is very good about, like, even the other day he was like, I want to make sure, you know, like, as we're talking about all this, like, I know I have some biases, I guess, as, you know, my own personal faith biases and everything. But when I'm talking to you right now, I want to make sure that that's very, you know, separate and saying all the right
good.
things.
That's good.
I love my therapist.
Aw.
Shout out to Phil.
Phil.
Like Dr. Phil.
Yeah, literally. Wait, so bondage.
So.
Not the actual thing. I do relate to you, like when I was in my hoe phase and hoe phases, that was what I was chasing. It was always that. And it was always with men.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, it never felt liberating to me afterwards. It felt it in the moment because I was choosing.
Yeah, like in the moment you're like, I have this literal chemical adrenaline rush right now.
And like I can get it.
I feel so excited. I feel valuable. I feel like I'm like, fuck you, past. You can't get me.
Yes,
It's
you're
like,
on top of the world.
yeah.
You feel like the hottest person on the planet. You're like, everything is mine.
Yes, exactly. And then you finish and it's like, okay, I'm
like,
left with like my real self now because all of that, like, I have post-nut clarity, I guess.
Yeah.
When I'm lying in bed,
Post-sex clarity. Still love you and I don't know why.
Good job, Simon.
Yeah.
Simon?
Mm-hmm.
I used to know someone named Simon.
Wait, what song was that?
Post-sex clarity by Lola Young.
Oh.
Oh.
Maybe I'll put it in this episode.
She...
She's doing better now. Shout out to Lola Young. Because I'm too messy.
Oh,
Which
yes.
she does
And I'm
have,
too
like,
fucking key.
Her vocals are insane, but not in that song. I feel like.
You were just talking about that.
Yes.
Well, yes.
Was that a Coke joke?
Well, it's kind of, you know, like when you do a little key of something.
Oh, ketamine?
Anything.
Oh.
Preferably
You're in
ketamine, though.
ketamine therapy? You're kidding me.
It's huge in Utah.
I heard about that.
It's huge. My mom did it. It changed her life. She
Really?
said. Yes.
I was like,
I was about to laugh and be like, that's not real.
No, it's real. Like they put you in a dark room and the doctor comes and talks to you. They IV you up with ketamine and you sit there and you think about your life for like an hour.
Wow.
Do a couple sessions and you're good as new.
Damn. That's crazy.
My mom was.
I'm
saying
thinking they like, and then they
No.
like go to therapy.
No, I didn't.
No,
delete,
you're so
I didn't
funny.
delete my TikTok, but I deleted the app from my phone. Like
Because
a
I
month
still
and a
see your
half ago.
videos and they're so funny.
Do you miss me?
I do. I
miss me.
am always like, Allie, look at this. And it's Deacon. And it's so funny. Your TikToks are so funny.
I miss it, but
Yeah.
it's like the day that it got sold or whatever. Like,
Oh.
I feel like the vibes really switched really fast on TikTok, and I like felt like the government had their fingers like in my brain.
I had Hillary edits from Fox News point of view. Like immediately.
The
The
bad
bad
ones?
ones.
It was, like, bad on her, you know?
Yes.
'Cause,
And I was
I mean,
like,
I know
what the
she's done
fuck
some
am I
bad
watching?
things, but not too much on my girl.
No, leave her be.
Not too much on my
It
girl.
is not her
Hillary.
fault that her husband sucks. It is not
Like
her fault.
what she said, I had no idea my husband was up to these.
And you know what? I believe her.
I do.
historically,
Because he's a
she does not
mess.
know what's going on
Yes,
with it.
like it's like this
like, come on.
happened, you guys. Let's not ask her what Bill's up to.
No, yeah. Like, do you want to know? Because I don't want to know. He's disgusting. I just know it. Bubba.
Bubba, do you have that picture of you sucking Bubba's dick? That was the email.
Mm-hmm.
About Trump sucking Bill Clinton's dick.
Oh, yes. No, yes. I got the reference. I just looked at the camera to see if we could
If
get
they
an
got the
answer.
reference.
There you go.
Being a gay man sounds really challenging. It
It's
does.
expensive and it's emotionally trying.
Oh, God.
And
Man.
it's physically trying, you know, like to try and keep up with the beauty standards.
Yeah.
But I also think like it's also like you don't have to be part of that if you don't want to.
You
It's
also don't
definitely a
have, like, hormones that go like this.
big thing.
So I
that's a
feel
part
like,
of that.
you know,
Yeah,
that might make it, like, a little bit like this.
probably much easier.
Maybe I'm being nice. Maybe, like, this much
It's
easier.
probably a significant amount
How big?
easier.
How much more?
Let's not get crazy.
Okay. Fair. How much more?
But like it's probably a lot. I do think about that, you know, as a man. Sometimes I'm like, if I'm having a hard week, I'm like, God, if my body was revolting against me this week.
The fact that you even have that thought makes you an angel. Do you know that?
I try.
The fact that you even are, like, considering... I take it back. The fact that you even are considering that your existence,
Is easier because I'm a man.
like, people don't think about that. They don't think about other people at all, ever. Like, not even just because you're not a woman. Like, or not even just, like, you're thinking about women and hormones. Like, people don't think about anyone but themselves.
Yeah.
And, like, that's also a problem, I feel like.
I think it's, like, people just want to lump somebody else into another box. Just because it's like, oh, you're this type of person, so that means you believe this, this, and this, and this. Especially right now when our country is so polarized and everything. It's like being a Republican and being a Democrat means something so different than it used to, of just being like being a Republican right now is, in my eyes, it's like, it's not a good thing to be a Republican right now. I feel like a lot of people
I agree.
in the general public would agree. But it's like, it didn't used to be that way, and America wasn't built on, it being that way, and I don't want it to be that way.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it just, like, people should be allowed to be individuals. Mm-hmm. And have, like, differences of opinion.
Yeah. I agree. And we should meet people where they're at. And that's hard sometimes.
Especially when it's, like, people's, like, lives and...
There's a lot of
feelings. And...
People have big feelings and, like, hurt inner children's, So, like, that I feel like also, like, sometimes it's hard. But that's why it's important to do, like, that's why I believe so strongly in therapy and self-work. Yeah. Because in order to, like, show up for people in the way that we should as human beings, you have to start with yourself.
Yeah, that's why I think, especially, too, with, like, the internet right now, like, is getting so crazy. And that's one of the main differences, right, with, like, our generation.
Yeah.
As compared to last generations, is now everybody has all this information.
Yeah.
And access to, knowledge. But, like, I feel like it's almost too much at this point, where it's like...
It is.
I don't know what's real or not real anymore, because half of the internet is bots and fake and, like, not real. And the other half is the darkest parts of the world that are just put on blast because people are going to click on it and watch it because it's a spectacle.
Yeah. And
so, like, I feel like it's going to be just this, like... Hopefully everyone's just going to be like, I can't believe anything on the internet anymore, so I'm just going to go move my life towards things that I know are real and, like, in front of me and tangible.
That's what I feel like I've been slowly doing.
Because, like, the amount of, like, Instagram bots that follow, I'm like, what, Kenzie May with 3 Ys, and it's like an AI picture, and there's like two posts,
and it's becoming hard to sometimes tell. Like, usually I can spot it, but occasionally there's AI where I don't spot it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm falling for this shit.
One the other day, what was it? It was like, it was like some bird video game, and it was like this whole, they were like, oh, this is like everyone, it was like Call of Duty, but you're just different types of birds. It was like this hummingbird, and the craziest thing is, like, all of it was AI, none of it was real, but it was like all these, like, voice chats of all these people. Like, it was like, I thought this was like footage of a real bird game that
oh my god, like, that's so
I want to play it.
Oh, and it's
but
not
I couldn't. It's not real.
It's fake.
It's AI.
God,
it's just another fake thing in my life.
Fuck, I'm so sorry. Worst.
Tired of the fake stuff.
Yeah, me too. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. I don't want it. I'm tired of the fakeness. I'm also tired of the industry, of the dance industry, and the fakeness that comes with the dance industry. And, like, there's a difference between, like, being fake and being kind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's a thin line.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say so?
It's true. Like, you can still be kind while you're being fake.
Yeah.
Like, and I think it's just, like, that's what people are being like, oh, this whole protecting your peace, like, I don't have to give my real self to anybody. I don't have to give my time to anybody else. I don't owe anybody anything.
Yeah.
Which is, like, true. You really don't. But also, it's, like, sometimes it's just kind.
Yeah.
To just, say the thing that should be said. or not say the things that maybe should be said.
Yeah.
But it's like,
True.
it is okay to be kind, even if it's being fake. I think.
Like
Sometimes.
give us circumstance, because now I need like an example.
Like if it's just like somebody is saying something, like when somebody is saying something bad about themselves and they're like, you can kind of tell it's like they want somebody to like be real with them.
Oh.
They're like, I want you to, and it's like, you know what, I'm just gonna say the thing that's nice to say right now.
Yeah.
Because if I say what I'm really thinking right now, it's gonna cause problems. And
Yeah.
I think it's better for everybody. Everybody's got enough problems of their own.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say the thing that causes the least problems for everybody.
Yeah.
And that's not being inauthentic to yourself either. I think it's like, I'm protecting my peace then because I don't want more problems for myself.
Yeah. And you can, I feel like also this like individualism ideology that has like kind of taken over our generation. I feel like it started in COVID.
Yeah.
Just because we were all so separate, and then it has continued, but there's such a lack of like community, and like community means obligation, so it's not always that you want to show up,
and like discomfort. You have to be able to be uncomfortable for other people.
Yeah. Because it's real shit is hard, and people don't want to deal with real shit, and I get it. And sometimes there's a boundary that you have to draw. Like sometimes you can't overextend yourself to protect yourself from trauma, whatever it is. I understand that. But then there are things that people just like don't give a fuck about other people
and drawing it back to the men, like men don't have to go through life usually. Like, they're coddled through life because life is so easy for men, Everything is built up for a man to succeed. It's like, if a guy is messing up, it's like, oh, he's just some young guy that's, like, figuring things out, If a girl is messing up, it's like, this stupid young girl trying something stupid again, like, just another stupid woman.
Stupid woman. Dumb woman, yes.
Dumb woman,
or like,
young man.
She sucks, but we'll give him another chance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's like, you have to go through hard things to understand what real life is like. And a lot of men don't have to go through that, and so they don't understand what real life is like, and then they...
Yeah.
But those are the guys that are making the decisions on everything.
Yeah. It's disgusting. And again, this is like all men, but not all men, because there's a very select few that go through hard shit. And, like, I see that, and I see them, and I know those people. And, like, my dad, he had a pretty easy life. He was very lucky, but he's seen some shit. And he experienced some things that were really rough for him growing up. And because of that, he is who he is now. And he's, like, he has 2 kids, one of them being a queer woman, one of them being a trans kid, has never not loved us, has never been homophobic, has never, like, he's a good man, and he has a wife that he loves, even though she's crazy. Yeah. And, like, she's great, like, but she is who she is. Yeah. And he's always loved her for who she is. And, like, that is, why am I talking about my dad? Anyways, he just...
Please keep going.
The audience wants more.
The audience does want more.
And and he's just like he's just like a white male exception. He's still a man. He still does shit that I'm like, go away. But like, and I'll tell him that I'm like, Dad, you can't do that. And then, he realizes, but like at the end of the day, like he has never made us feel any lesser for being women and or queer or whatever. And there's a select few. And I would say like
it's not that hard to like get to that point as a man though. Like
a
lot of like there are men that are forced into that like because of adversity throughout their life or seeing it in their life. Yeah. But it's like all it takes is just sitting there and like taking a moment and a step back and like I'm gonna put myself in somebody else's shoes for 1 second and be like, how would this situation feel to another person? And like
empathy,
getting the training wheels on that really exercised is all it's going to take for a straight man who has no other tools in the world because the world has made his life super easy. That's all it's going to take for him to become an evolved human and part of society.
Oh my God.
Just,
It's easy.
It's easy. Simple, but it's not easy.
Because people don't want to face themselves or face shit that's hard.
And the thing about real life though is that women and queer people
why am I
they have to face that. They have to face that.
Yes, they do. Every single fucking day. Why am I sitting here being like, well, they don't want to face that? Oh my God.
No, they have to.
This is the patriarchy right here.
Speaking through you.
And I'm also like so fucking sensitive and an empath, so like I get it. I don't want to do hard shit either.
I don't.
But my life is hard. But it's very much I'm going to say it's easier
for everybody. Like,
for everybody.
Life is hard for everybody. Even if you've had a really nice life, then that means you're not really good at handling things that are hard. And so things that are normally easy for other people are harder for you because you're weak. But it's like true.
Oh my
it's
God,
like,
yeah.
And so it's like that's still hard for them because they're weak.
Yeah. Oh my God. It hurts.
It hurts.
It hurts.
And like that's the thing, like
so real.
Lots of straight men are weak. They don't have a strong mental and emotional fortitude because they just haven't had to sit there with themselves and like battle with themselves at all because nobody ever makes them do that.
Yeah.
They don't have to question themselves.
Yeah.
Let the men talk and you might hear something good.
Okay, now we're pushing just kidding. Let him work.
Let Simon cook.
Let Simon cook. Simon is neither man nor woman.
Yeah, like that's what I was gonna say.
He is who we're trying to. They are who we're trying. He is. They are who we want to see human beings as. Just a little amoeba of an alien.
If someone walks up to you at Trader Joe's and is like, "Hey, I am really mad that you took that last pack of the chicken fried rice, and I'm
the one that got recalled
for glass."
For glass?
But they have a new pork one.
Oh, God.
So I'm like,
shit, I hope there's not like
get
metal
rid of
in
the
that.
chicken.
Yeah.
But, like, you need to be like, I'm going to look at this person as a Simon every time, no matter whether they look like a gorgeous woman that I want to do unspeakable crimes to, or an incel man that I think is worthless just because he's a straight white man in front of me,
Very true. Yeah.
Instead, think of Simon.
Think of Simon. I don't feel bad for incels, like, in any way, shape, or form.
This is also, I'm not trying to say...
No, I know that you're not. I'm just
incels.
further adding gasoline to the fire. I do not give a single in my heart about an incel.
Yeah, like, I'm not
You
a fan.
did that to yourself. You chose to go down those rabbit holes. You chose
It's true.
to be sloppy and not shower and not cut your hair and like be gross. Yeah. I have some sympathy for men who are victims of shit. I get it. Like, I don't get it, but like I see that we are human at the end of the day. I'm not going to make excuses for them. But incels? Oh my God.
I guess the only excuse that I'm not even trying to make though is like how is somebody who has the whole world handed to them on a platter supposed to do anything different? How, like, unless a straight white man has outside adversity in his life, there's not, it's, how is he supposed to learn about things that are hard? Because life doesn't hand it to him because it's already set up for him.
But think about Jon Stewart. He's not really a world traveler. Okay. Jon Stewart, Daily Show. He's
that old
comedian.
guy that broke
old
the glass
white guy
with his hand. He's like, ah.
What? Let me show you.
I don't know. He's cool. I think I know.
He's a silver fox.
After, like, Trevor Noah. Right?
He was before Trevor Noah. He's the original Daily Show, and then came Trevor Noah. Yes. That's Jon Stewart. He's a genius.
Yeah, I know who he is. Yeah.
Jon Stewart is not a world traveler. I listened to a podcast with him and Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah is a world traveler, very smart. Love him too.
I read his book.
Yeah. I need to read his book actually. But yeah, John Stewart, he has only ever become like worldly in the way that he is cognizant of what goes on outside of America and is educated in that way, and also
everybody as a citizen of the world should be that way.
Yes, which is why I'm saying you don't have to be a world traveler or have all this money or have all these. I mean, I guess like you have to have a certain amount of your level of needs covered in order to be able to do research and learn and be educated. Like that is part of. You can't be poor people aren't. That's where that's the problem.
They don't have to be like the son of an international traveler.
Exactly.
And, like,
to read a fucking book, you know?
That's true.
And so that's why I'm like, if you're an incel and you have all of this like access to these deep, dark circles of men who absolutely hate women and think that they have a right to a woman's body at all times, and that
just get online and reinforce these terrible like thought patterns about society and about women.
Yeah, like so far so that like it's our fault that they're not being fucked, and like that's crazy, you know? It's like
because women are too woke now.
Yeah, women are. It's annoying for them for us to be smart, and so like, I don't know. So I just don't. But any...
again, like devil's advocate. Think about.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
No, but like, think about these guys that are trying to learn what it means for them to be a man, and they're maybe not making all the perfect choices. And then girls, one thing goes wrong on a first date. I don't take that from men, you know.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna go choose to be an incel. But what we need to be like, it's like, don't, in that moment, women be a little nicer. Men, don't choose to be an incel.
Yeah, like, moment. It's okay if a first date goes bad.
I'm walking myself through that one. But like...
Well, I understand what you're saying.
It's like...
I'll give you like, a sliver of that.
It can't just be an all men are bad, or else all men will be bad.
Yeah, well, guilty until proven innocent, because, again, if I'm going to sit here and do the work and my life is twice as hard as you, you need to be held to that standard, if not more.
True.
That's what I think. Yeah. And so I just get
I think the reason that so many men young men are mad right now, and like it's like young men that support Trump are mad right now.
Yeah, what are you hip to all that? Because I
don't know. I mean, I'm not like hanging out with them.
No, I know. I just mean like really online.
But I'm just like I feel like it's like women are not taking it from men anymore. You know, they're just not gonna. Most women aren't going to deal with that, or they're gonna be this.
Birth rates are lower. More women are single later in life. Mm-hmm. It's like a whole thing.
Because they're just not gonna take bad behavior anymore, and they shouldn't. Like that's not what this is about. Of like women should be more accommodating to men's bad behavior, but I think. Like, if all men are assumed to fail, how are they supposed to get better? Like, if all men are bad now and every single young man is, like, a woman hater and, like, is just an abuser that hasn't grown up yet, it's like, well, then, like, he is. We have to allow space for men to, like, make small, very small mistakes.
Yeah.
And learn, and also just have space to like think about becoming a different person. I feel like there's only
How
two routes.
do you imagine that is possible though? Because I feel like that's not my job. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I guess I mean it shouldn't be a girl's job to walk through.
Like that is like the people. Yeah, and well, like and. I mean, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And
it is important that we like do that, but I feel like women do that.
They do. You're right.
Like
for sure.
too far almost.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if it's literally just because men need to be okay with themselves and they need to like do that work with each other.
Yeah.
But that turns into like weird locker room talk shit, and when men hang out and there's like a stereotype. I don't really know. Like.
Well, I guess maybe what I was trying to say earlier then is that like being a woman.
Yeah.
Those experiences of like really, questioning your individuality and looking at yourself and being like, what parts of myself do I agree with and not agree with?
And not all women.
And you're right, and not all women. But part of being a woman, that those experiences are built into womanhood
yeah.
more than they are like there's one way to be when you're a man, and it's either strong
Yeah.
or smart or nothing. Right?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Jeez.
and a woman is supposed to be strong and smart and beautiful and like all of these
All
things.
of it.
And so that's why it's like,
6,
I don't know.
7.
That's why it's like 6,
7.
7, or 6 or 7.
Yeah. Jeez Louise.
8, 9. 8, 9. 8, 9.
No, please no. Is that a new thing?
I don't know. I
I
just saw
made
her
that.
doing it.
Oh my
6, 7.
god.
8,
9.
9.
I want to know about gay sex. When did you learn
Gay sex.
about
Yeah,
gay sex?
It's time to dive in.
Let's dive in.
Well,
Do you have any questions for me?
I had a question about like scissoring, you know, because that's
It's
like
real.
the first question. It's the first question for lesbians, right? But I heard it like doesn't feel that good, right? It's like it's not that it doesn't feel that good, but it's just like not. It's not incredibly stimulating.
There in my experience, there's something
Is it like
stimulating.
situational? Like it's like this is hot to do. It just doesn't necessarily.
It is the hottest thing I have ever experienced in my entire life.
Yes. Yes.
It is.
Wait, are you talking about scissoring?
Yes.
So is this kind of like when two guys like sit in front of each other and like I've like where you like hold your dicks together kind of like this and you like jack them off together? Is it like those kind of
No,
vibes?
we literally go.
It's fantastic. I have to say, it's like sort of a recent discovery, but not like super recent.
It really did.
Because logistically, you're like, what
That's
the
the
fuck?
thing. That's why I'm saying like, it doesn't
Yeah.
feel that good because it's kind of hard to get it all set up.
It's honestly less hard than you think.
Yeah.
Because all you have to
It's
do is
We're all both focused on the same thing. We have a like, an alike goal.
it does require you do need to communicate.
Yeah.
Also, there are many ways to scissor, and it depends on your hip flexibility. It's really,
Wow.
really athletic, which
We've
we've got some hip flexibility. We do.
Yeah.
Let
That's
me
what you
just
need,
say,
though.
yeah, it's fantastic. Like
Yeah. It's
over so fast.
This is what I wanted for the women. This is what I wanted for them.
yeah, it's awesome.
For scissoring to be a life-changing experience like this.
It's
Let me
life-changing.
not say life-changing, but
No, it is. It's life changing.
yes.
You walk different
It
when you
should
learn
be.
how to scissor.
You walk.
I-
You're up with a little.
Yeah, there's a little like okay.
That's the reviews I want to hear.
Yeah, well, there toys can be involved. That's how it can like
Okay, so
be
like,
more.
what about like? Well,
like a
no, I'm just
vibrator.
asking like the dumb lesbian question.
Ask the dumb lesbian question.
No, like I feel like I know, like all the dumb lesbian questions. It's like, yeah, we do that.
What is it?
Like I don't know, like double-sided dildos. Like that has to
Yes.
happen, right? My partner.
My
and I-
partner and I have been talking about double-sided dildos because the like actual like a strap in
Yeah.
theory could be fun, but logistically because
That
you
person
can't
has to be.
feel
That
it.
person has to be way into topping for it to like
Totally.
work for them because
Yeah.
they're not getting stimulated unless
Yeah.
it's just from like watching that happen.
And there's some straps that have like a thing that touches
Yeah.
your clit, so when you do go in and out, you feel it yourself. Which like I don't know. I'm not super interested in that. I'm
Yeah.
very much a switch.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
both is awesome.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah.
I
like,
love
I'm-
it.
I just like
it's-
because I feel like everybody should be like. I feel like being all one way. I don't know. Maybe I'm sure everybody is not this way, but I feel
Yeah.
like it's just like it just depends on the other person. You know, like if
Mhm.
this person, it like with some people, I'm very much like, oh, I can tell like I'm the person that needs to take initiative here,
Mm-hmm.
and other times I'm like I'm not going to be doing a single thing.
Great.
tonight. So I hope the other party knows that.
Yeah. Good. That's great.
But I think everybody deserves to like have nights of both of those.
totally.
I don't know. I love gay sex. I have a lot of gay sex. I feel like.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
And you know, some of these neighboring streets right around.
Okay
around these spots, you know,
now.
I- but I think gay sex is really important because it's not about making babies. It's about loving yourself. It's about loving yourself. Like, so many people I know grow up their whole life just being like, you only have sex to have babies, and then they live their whole life and they only have sex really to kind of have babies, and every other time they have sex, it's really awkward and confusing, and that's sad.
That's very sad. You're not connected with
And that's how you get
yourself.
endometriosis.
Oh,
So
I'm dead. That was crazy. Well, you heard it here.
But like, yeah. You have to, like, everybody needs to get in their own pussy a little bit.
Absolutely.
And like,
Vibrators, dildo.
like, everyone just needs to like dive into everything that they question. I feel like it's the only way to be real.
Totally.
People won't have gay sex, so they don't want to be real.
They're afraid. They're afraid that it's gonna
gay
be.
sex. Gay sex is scary.
It's very scary.
I think like a big part of it, even still now, is like the rush of being like, oh my god, this is so scary.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
The first time I had gay sex, I did not want to give. I was bottom as fuck. I was like, no. And yeah, and
was it like good?
it was good. It was very confusing. I was in a weird spot at first. I knew I was bi. And so, but like there was also like a man in my life at that point. It was like weird. And so I was like kind of in denial, but I had an orgasm at the mouth of a woman. So obviously I'm gay.
You're like, can't lie about that.
And you cannot fake that. You cannot fake that.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's true.
maybe you can, but I've never had to.
Yeah.
Amen.
It's a gift.
It's a gift. I've never had to fake an orgasm, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, and it didn't happen. It doesn't happen with sex with men unless there's something else involved.
Yeah.
But usually they came before I even got a chance to get close.
Yeah,
so.
that's the thing too. I feel like so many women
Are there exercises
live
for
life without
orgasms? Yes, it's very true. And you know what's really sad? I still have.
Pour one out for them.
Pour one out for the girls without any gasms.
Oh man, I really do feel for them. It's
sad. It's like it really is sad. Like it's just you deserve that as a human being.
Yeah. It's innate in our.
There's a reason you have all those feelings inside of you to be felt.
Yes.
In public.
At the Rumble? What the fuck did she say earlier? The Rumble?
The Ramble.
Ramble.
The Ramble. That's in Central Park. That's
Which
where you
is?
go to cruise. You know, Central Park, it's a very large, block of space in the middle of, the city of New York.
Mm-hmm.
Manhattan.
I do. But where's the Ramble?
The Rambles, I think it's in like the 70s area, somewhere there in the park. I can't remember exactly.
Is it just like a stack of trees?
No, it's like, there's like names for all like the little groves and things. There's like, like it's like the official name for it, like the Ramble, but like people know it's go.
Well, you heard it here.
I haven't had sex in Central Park. Let me also say that.
Okay, where have you
Not
had
yet.
sex? Let's go.
Bars, I guess, many bars, lots of apartments across the city. Everybody know about Basement.
Oh yes, I know there's a sex dungeon in Basement, isn't there?
I've been there.
Isn't it just
Is it real?
It's not a sex dungeon, but they call it the catacombs.
But it's like stalls.
It's like
so people are
hallways.
fucking.
It's dark hallways. It's
And you've
pretty
had
good.
sex there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Where else?
The first time I ever sucked a dick was on the beach in San Diego.
I love it.
I was
That is romantic.
17 years old.
Wow.
And I had just had my first kiss like the day before.
Oh my god. Aww.
Where else have I had sex? I had sex off the highway once, like up against a car.
Oh my god.
And I was supposed to get paid for that, but I didn't, which was
What
upsetting. That's how I felt.
But
I
up
still
against
feel
a
that
car,
way.
that's hot.
It wasn't that hot. Like I mean, it was hot. Like for me, situation, you'd just be like, "Look how nasty I am right now." Other than that, like I was like, okay, like I went home that night and I was like, okay, so like you did that now. Do you want like a blue ribbon or like I don't know, but it was I don't know. No, don't say all. Like,
Okay.
It's fine. Like it's okay. Like it's fine. Like that's why I'm a freelance reporter. I go to learn about these types of things because
You're a journalist.
and also like I know I'm much happier being like I know how that felt now. I know how I feel about everything after I've gone through that.
Totally.
Because then I have all the information.
Yeah. You're very informed. Where anywhere else that's crazy? You don't have to name all the places.
I'm trying to think. I don't keep track of these kinds of things. Like, are you somebody? Do you like keep track
Yes,
of like your
I
body
know
count?
exactly where I'm at. Yeah, I have a list.
Like I don't. I tried to keep one for a little bit, but I was just like,
Yeah. And once I got to like my adult life, I was like, that would be done.
Well, and here's the thing: it's only I didn't do anything really until my adult life. Like, I was very much like
I had a crazy.
I was no kissing, no doing anything until I was in adult, like college. But like, I lost my virginity to a guy that was like 10 years older than me. I think.
Oh shit.
Like a stranger. I'm still talking. He wants me to have sex with him and his boyfriend. Well, Eiffel Tower action.
And how do you feel about the Eiffel Tower?
I'm ready to be this guy in the middle.
I was wondering which one.
Hot. That's hot.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about being in a threesome: you don't want to be the one that's actually in the relationship. You want to be the star.
Totally.
Right.
Yeah, because then all the attention is on you.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like if someone gets mad, it's like, well, honestly, both of you kind of mad about me right now.
So.
Yeah.
And very hot, but I don't actually give a fuck about penis. I'm sorry, I don't.
I think it's like there's just no, at least for gay guys anymore, there's no in between. Like if, especially in New York, it's like if you are going to be in a relationship with a man, it has to be open or else he's not going to stay with you.
And do you want that?
Not long term, no. I could do it for an extended amount of time, I'm sure, for several years.
Do you have to have a lot of conversations?
Yes,
about safety?
it has. Well, it doesn't work with everybody.
Yeah.
It is not safe.
Yeah.
And it's just like unless both people are perfectly communicative, like so open, so honest, and like it just doesn't work. There's no way for like feelings to not be involved in sex. I feel like no matter how much you think it can be removed, I think having a relationship with sex that is emotionless is not possible.
Yeah, I think you need to be like disassociated.
Even if you aren't like into being emotionally monogamous with one person, I think sex is an emotional thing.
Yeah, I agree. Totally.
So there's just no getting around that part of it.
Yeah.
And if you're in an open relationship, it's a whole 100% more of emotions that are in that mix now of like something that's already so like intense and so like high strung kind of sometimes.
So intense. Yeah.
Sex, so intense.
Love it though.
I do. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan.
Big fan of sex. I grew up very religious.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of like a little hypersexual now. As
a opposite of super
I went
religious.
too far to that.
I went a little too far. Also, I think I'm more chill now that I'm like in a very committed relationship and domesticated.
That's what I was saying to Macy. Like once I have a man, like I'm gonna have that part taken care of, and I'll be so.
But
good.
also, sex, I will say, changes significantly when you're in a relationship versus when you're not in a relationship.
That's true.
And what it means to me now is completely different than what it was for me like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's so much better now. But I will say the
love
demons.
Sex is
obviously it's so
much better.
It's hands down
every
the best
time.
thing ever.
Love
but
sex.
I will say it brings out more demons because it is so much more vulnerable because you don't get to just leave and never see this person again.
Yeah.
You wake up to them, you figure things out together. Like it is very, because it's so like heavy and real and amazing, but also like you have to have conversations sometimes where you're like, because you can't, it's not just like a one-off, I know what I'm doing, bye. Yeah. Actually,
well, I feel like hookup culture is so big right now because so many people, you can get to play a character for a little bit with somebody, and it holds up because everybody comes, like everybody wins. I got to feel like I'm this kind of person.
Everybody comes, literally?
Everybody comes, shows up, arrives. However that means.
Okay.
And it's like I got to come to this, thing and be like, I feel like I am this person because I'm living in these circumstances with right now. But when you're having sex with somebody consistently, it's like you just can't lie. Like, if somebody isn't feeling it with you,
Totally.
if somebody if something isn't jamming, like, especially if you're familiar with somebody like that consistently. So
Yeah.
I hope love finds me this year.
I think it
I
will.
think-
This is you actively manifesting that for yourself,
I
which
think-
I know you already did.
Like, I'm ready for it. No, but I kind of don't. Like, I think there's a specific way you have to manifest it.
Yeah.
It's about being like, I don't chase, I attract what I really want.
Give it to yourself and it'll come to you.
Yeah, I really want, I don't chase. Maybe I attract.
And I really hope that this love that finds you is monogamous for like what you want.
Me too. I think it's because it's also, let me not like portray the image that like I couldn't have a boyfriend if I wanted. If I wanted to have a boyfriend,
No, it's not about
like, I
that.
could have one. There's
I have
one,
no
there's 1, 2,
doubt.
3 in the text messages right now. It's like,
Well, let me sit my ass back down then. I have no fear or doubt.
no, but I just need to find somebody that I like, who also likes me.
Okay, yes.
What are some myths you think that are like on the surface level myths?
The cleaning
You
prior.
gotta do it. You gotta do it. You don't have to starve yourself all day.
That's what I've heard.
Huh?
Have you ever pooped or been pooped on?
You also don't have to disclose
Like-
it.
We'll cut this.
No, it's okay. I'm
I can
an
cut
open
it.
book. I'm an open book. This is why I'm a frontlines reporter. I
Okay.
go through these things, so maybe you don't have to if you don't want to.
Right.
And the thing is, when you're at a butthole, that's where you poop.
Yes, it is.
And sometimes there's gonna be poop there no matter what you do.
Okay.
On the flip side, though, take care of yourself, be clean, and don't show up if you're not ready. Don't say you're ready if you're not ready.
So there's a preparation.
Yeah, like you have to eat semi correctly. Like, you can't be like chowing down a couple hours before because your
Oh.
body works a certain way.
Yeah.
And you do, like, if you're older than like 18 or 19, even 19 isn't even stretching it, don't show up without being douched because you're old enough to know you have to clean down there. You have to clean. And if you don't, 8 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, there's gonna be a little boogie in it, like.
Oof.
Yeah.
You just can't, like, you have to clean yourself. It's hygiene. Just think of it as hygiene.
Yeah.
You have to be clean.
You have to go.
But it's also, it's not that hard. It's not that hard.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
You have to go inside your butthole.
Yeah, like, yes,
Wow.
you do. Like, you
Do
can
you
use,
use the douche thing?
I use a douche, like a little, you can use an enema. You can use,
Oh, I
what
didn't
else
know
can
that.
you use? I've also used, like, a shower attachment. This has been my favorite way to douche, by the way. It's like,
Okay.
it's a shower attachment. It's like a head thing. It's like a big, like, rubber, like a stick sort of thing. And you kind of slide that in, and you turn the shower on, and that, woo! You're clean as a whistle after that. Literally.
Wow.
Like,
Maybe, should I need that? No.
Yeah, it feels good. Like, you feel like cleaned out.
Wait,
after
that's
that.
amazing.
But like, as long as you just eat right and clean up a little bit. Like, usually it takes me like 15-30 minutes max.
Okay.
And that's from being incredibly thorough.
Hmm. Okay. This is a lot easier than I imagined. I imagined it was painful and
It's
horrible.
like you're starving all day.
You're
and
starving
you have
all
to,
day,
like,
and then like if you
clean.
yeah.
It is that way sometimes, I guess. Especially if you're like, you want to have no doubts about it. You're like, I know I want to be like, because it's hard to bottom. Like, you tense up if you think that you're gonna poop. Like,
Yeah.
it's hard to relax if you think that you're gonna shit everywhere.
That's
It's
real.
like that. It's
Oh
like
my
that.
god, that's
But
real.
this, like, it's good we're talking now because over the winter, I really dove into like my bottoming era and was like, I have to get comfortable with it. I just want to feel like it's something that I'm capable of.
Good work.
And now I'm at this place where I feel like it just like it doesn't take an insane amount of prep, and it doesn't take an insane amount of like stretching for everything to be like ready. Like it just kind of. It's like it pops right in now, and it's like it's kind of good. And not that I'm like ran through, but everything is like working really nicely.
That's amazing.
I think a lot of gay guys don't bottom because they're scared of everything that happens before that, which is very painful. It hurts.
Okay, but you are in a good place. It sounds like.
Yeah,
That's
if
awesome.
you take it slow with the right people
Aw.
and you give yourself time.
Yeah.
I think bottoming can be a very good thing for many young men out there.
That's awesome.
Maybe help fight some of this incel crisis.
No, actually.
Men have a prostate for a reason.
That's the other thing. I'm like, God gave you that.
It's
what are you
there
doing?
to be feeling good.
Yeah.
And when
That's why I'm like, don't shy away from it.
That's the thing too. A lot of guys haven't felt an anal orgasm. These things, these mystical things, they don't happen all the time. But if they can happen to you, you're gonna think about manhood in a whole different way. Because you're gonna be like, I was supposed to feel that. And you're gonna take a beat like that because you're gonna have a lot to think about.
Wow.
And the next step would be
Love it.
fisting after that.
Oh. That's real.
It's an ABC.
That's a lot right there.
Somebody was telling me the other day that I was really tight, and I was like, don't lie to me. Come on, man. I was like,
please
tell your bottoms they're tight. They might make it worth your while.
I'm like enlightened. I feel
Yeah,
like
we've covered a lot of like the manosphere today.
I feel like I have less fear though. Like I feel like
Don't be scared of men. Well,
I'm
no.
more no, I fear for gay men. Like sometimes I fear for them and their
You're like,
sexual
I'm
health
sorry
because
about
I'm
you
like
guys.
I have literally no idea what you do.
Well, no, like gay
Now I
men,
know.
be sexually healthy, be on prep.
Yes.
Get
I've
your
also heard
doxy pep. Go get tested. I'm about to take myself to the clinic in the next week or two.
Getting tested is
Because
fantastic.
it's important.
I think people should always get tested.
And you can do it for free. If
Yeah.
you don't have health insurance, there are ways. There are easy ways.
And what are those ways? Tell
You go to the sexual health clinic nearest to you in your town or city.
And what's the one?
I go to the Chelsea Health Clinic
Chelsea
on
Health
14th
Clinic.
and 3rd, I believe is what it is.
LGBTQ friendly?
Very LGBTQ friendly.
That's
always gay guys in there.
That's great.
You don't want to be there because you have to be there. Let me say that. Go there before you're forced to go there.
Yeah, look. Prevent.
Prevent.
For your health and for everyone else's.
And for just your mental well-being, like you feel good when you're clean.
Dude.
Girls who poop are bitches that shit. Anna is a girl who, well.
Are you talking about Anna and Elsa?
Yeah, Anna is a girl who poops. Elsa's a bitch who shits.
Totally.
Okay.
Southern people have a rage.
Our neighbors are screaming. I actually want to know how many kids are in that household because I just never know.
Across.
Yeah, but I can always see them. And they have a cute dog.
Family and NYC vibes is like so mystical to me. Like it's
I
like
know.
raising a family here is probably just such an interesting experience. My family would never be able to live here. Like there's just there would never be a place for us that we could afford to live and have everybody have
Oh
a
my
space.
god, how
Like,
many siblings do you have?
I have 8 siblings in total, I think.
Big family.
Big family, too big, don't have that many kids.
My mom is one of 8. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, like don't do it.
Fuck
Don't do it.
that shit.
Love all my siblings and I wouldn't give up anybody for the world, but don't put people that you love through that.
I am not somebody who can talk about gay man sex.
Uplifting gay male voices.
Yes. The ones who need to be
So we're all
uplifted.
about.
Because, wait, I never talked about this, but there are gay men that I interact with that hate women.
Yes!
And I feel so like.
Like some gay guys are extra gay because they're like, no, I really don't like women.
No, and then they don't
But
give
I
a fuck.
really
Dude.
love men, I really don't like women.
Yes, and we went to industry, and I was like waiting to give
Yeah,
my
that's where they're
coat.
gonna be.
That's exactly where they are.
Yeah.
Found them.
Industry, sometimes you walk in and you're like, ooh, there's just like old gay guys and they're twinks here,
Yes.
you know?
No, literally,
And
that
it's
was our
just like-
experience. And we were like,
racist lesbians.
Damn.
Racist lesbians and old gay
Yes.
guys and their twinks. That's an industry.
Would you ever a woman?
I really was thinking about it for a couple years.
Get
in
into
college.
it. Just
No,
scissor.
but here's the thing. Like, I really, really was trying to get into it, and I was like, I think as soon as a woman started like making noises, like, that's where it would be too far for me. I could handle
can't do
everything
it.
else, I think. Like, but just like when she started, like, I would be like, oh my god, this is a girl in my bed right now. Like,
What if she was mute?
maybe I could do it.
Just duct
I
tape her
really
If
have.
she
I
was
really.
mute.
I've been thinking about having sex with.
Just tell her to be quiet,
with a
she'll think it's
trans
hot.
man, so I can have like vaginal
Oh.
sex, but still have sex with a man.
Ooh.
You know, I've been thinking about that. for a
Okay,
little bit. I don't know.
that's yes.
And I take.
But you're not into cis het women. Cis
Yeah, no.
het women.
Yeah.
Well, not het women.
No.
Whatever.
Like no, like
cis
I'm like
women.
into men. Like that's the thing. Like it would have to be
Men.
like a man with a vagina. Like that's what
Okay.
it would have to be for me in my head for me to be able to do it.
Yeah.
It's people that I've been attracted to, and then you find out that like they're trans after, and so I feel like it's like. At that point, it's like, why would I pretend that I wasn't attracted to this person just
Yeah.
because I now know this fact about them?
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah. Okay.
and I mean, I guess at the end of the day, a hole is a hole. So,
Right, man.
I took a pole class, and the woman who taught the
God.
pole class is fantastic, and she's a baddie, and she likes her whole thing is like whole intention.
yes.
That's her thing.
Yes.
And
yes.
it's so empowering.
You
And
should
she
live your
it's
life
so
that
cool.
way.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
With your
Whole intention. Whole
Give
intention.
give your whole self.
Yeah, all of it. She was like, you're adults in this class. Take care of your holes. Bathroom's over there, the water's over there. And I was like, you know what? She's single-handedly dismantling, is that the word?
Yeah.
Dismantling the patriarchy.
Yeah, it's true. We're all just a set of holes, a sweaty set of holes.
So true.
And
He said,
you know, like, you gotta treat the other holes with kindness, and you gotta
Yeah.
treat your own holes with even more.
yeah, I agree. I think we should end on that note. That was
Take
a
care of
really
the
good
holes.
note. Take care of the holes. Thanks for
Thank
doing
you.
this.
It
I
was so fun.
cannot wait to edit and post it and share with the world. People are lucky to hear you speak, and not everybody. No one knows this is happening. People
Nobody
don't.
knows.
Yeah.
Like, the world doesn't.
This
is, like,
relationship
before Heated
here-
Rivalry came out.
Yeah. I'm so glad we've met.
Me too. I couldn't be more overjoyed.
I'm so happy. Okay, thanks for being
Kisses,
here.
kisses to the fandom. And this one.
Thanks for watching.
Audience reveal.
Audience reveal.
The BTS.
We love Macy.